After a dramatic finish to stage 2, which ended in a trip to the hospital, George Gamble is back and leading over the dozen other riders for the final stage of the Roubaix Cup.
This final one is half pavement, half gravel. The gravel is quite snowy and deep, so depending how it is up there, it could be very difficult. There's a long, snowy downhill section. You kind of got to ride through and try not to go flying type of thing.
He leads by 3 over John Obi. The only way for Gamble to not take the cup is if he somehow finishes outside of the top 5 and Obi places in the top 2. It's not unlikely though. The Hogan clan, all dominators on the road, could put Gamble on a thin line if he's not feeling 100%. The pack rode out shortly after 2 o'clock from Baldonnel Elementary, conceding to the slushy 25-kilometer track. The pack carried on through most of the first stretch of pavement, no one looking to make any early moves, but the spacing began around kilometer 10 when pavement turned to snowy gravel. Leading at this point was Chris Hogan, followed by Ben Dawson and Dawit Faisa. Gamble, on the other hand, losing ground as he rounds into the back stretch. It wouldn't take long for him to catch up though. After the back end, he'd catch the lead pack and begin making a move. About 5K to go and Gamble proving his dominance, leading outright at this point, but Faisa and Hogan still going strong, looking for anything to challenge Gamble. But they'd run out of time. George Gamble cruising to victory, defending his Roubaix Cup title. He'd cross the line just 15 seconds ahead of Hogan, who'd finish 3rd overall. Dawit Faisa would round out the top 3 with a time of 1:02.16. John Obi takes 4th spot and finishes with 9 points in the Cup standings, and Tate Hogan sneaking in the top 5. Gamble was asked if there were any moments when he didn't think he would win.
It definitely did not come easy today, no. There was a few scary moments there. I almost laid the bike down on the road and thought, what am I doing? But the road got a little better as I got a little farther, and I got lucky and the guys didn't get far enough ahead of me, so worked out good.
Last season, George Gamble cleaned up the road circuit, only losing a small handful of races. But bear in mind, his biggest challenge, Kevin Shaw, has yet to recover from an off-season leg injury. Regardless, if this year's Roubaix Cup is any indication of how the rest of the season will go for Gamble, I'd confidently say he's the man to place your money on. Mitch Bach, CJDC TV Sports, Fort St. John.